Quotes by the Dalai Lama. Enjoy. Happiness is determined more by one's state of mind than by external events. We all appreciate in others the inner qualities of kindness, patience, tolerance, forgiveness, and generosity, and in the same way we are all averse to displays of greed, malice, hatred, and bigotry. For our life to be of value, I think we must develop basic good human qualities, warmth, kindness, compassion. Then our life becomes meaningful and more peaceful and happier. Compassion can be roughly defined in terms of a state of mind that is nonviolent, non-harming, and non-aggressive. It is a mental attitude based on the wish for others to be free of their suffering and associated with a sense of commitment, responsibility, and respect towards others. As free human beings, we can use our unique intelligence to try to understand ourselves and our world, but if we are prevented from using our creative potential, we are deprived of one of the basic characteristics of our human being. So let us reflect on what is truly of value in life, what gives meaning to our lives, and set our priorities on the basis of that. The purpose of our life needs to be positive. We weren't born with the purpose of causing trouble and harming others. If one life is simple, contentment has to come. Simplicity is extremely important for happiness. Having few desires, feeling satisfied with what you have is very vital satisfaction, which is enough food, clothing, and shelter to protect yourself from the elements, and finally there is an intense delight in abandoning faulty states of mind and in cultivating helpful ones in meditation. I think that in many cases people tend to expect the other person to respond to them in a positive way first, rather than taking the initiative themselves to create that possibility. I feel that wrong. It leads to problems and can act as a barrier that just serves to promote a feeling of isolation from others. It is important to consider others at least as important as ourselves. This is the essence of spirituality. People take different roads seeking fulfillment and happiness. Just because they're not on your road does not mean they are lost. Do not try to use what you learned from Buddhism to be a Buddhist. Use it to be a better whatever you are already. We are all born free of religion, but none of us are born free of the need for compassion. Everybody wants a happy life and a peaceful mind, but we have to produce peace of mind through our own practice. The world has also learned that economic growth by itself cannot close the gap between rich and poor. I will not propose to you that my way is best. The decision is up to you. If you find some point which may be suitable to you, then you can carry out experiments for yourself. If you find that it is of no use, then you can discard it. When selfishness is seen in objects, the seed of cyclic existence is destroyed, samsara. In general, if we carefully examine any given situation in a very unbiased and honest way, we will realize that to a large extent we are also responsible for the unfolding of events. Remember that great love and great achievements involve great risk. In accepting that suffering is a part of your daily existence, you could begin by examining the factors that normally give a rise of feelings of discontent and mental unhappiness. However, if we transform our attitude towards suffering, adopt an attitude that allows us greater transformation. The foundation of the Buddha's teachings lies in compassion, and the reason for practicing the teaching is to wipe out the persistence of ego, the number one enemy of compassion. A loving atmosphere in your home is the foundation for your life. The motivation of all religions practice is similar: love, serenity, and honesty. Whether one believes in a religion or not, and whether one believes in rebirth or not, there isn't another who doesn't appreciate kindness and compassion. Generosity is the most natural outward expression of inner attitude of compassion and loving kindness. Unless the direction of science is guided by a consciously ethical motivation, especially compassion, its effects may fail to bring benefit. They may indeed cause great harm. Given the scale of life in the cosmos, one human life is no more than a tiny blip. Each one of us is just a visitor to this planet, a guest, who will only stay for a limited time. and then transform into another. In this, what you have in mind, I ask the Dalai Lama what you say in the teachings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the world are the most selfish being of all, that by cultivated altruism they actually achieve ultimate happiness for themselves? I pray for all of us, oppressor and friend, that together we may succeed in building a better world through human understanding and love, and that in doing so we may reduce the pain and suffering for all sentient beings. Happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from our own actions. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. There is a saying in Tibetan, tragedy should be utilized as a source of strength. No matter what sort of difficulties, how painful experience is, if we lose hope, that is a real disaster. My religion is very simple. My religion is kindness. Every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. I am going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart into others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. I am going to have kind thoughts towards others. I am not going to get angry or think badly about others. I am going to benefit others as much as I can. Remember that the best relationship is one in which your love for each other exceeds your need for each other. Silence is sometimes the best answer. Choose to be optimistic, it feels better. Our prime purpose in life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. Then continuing, if a problem is fixable, if a situation is such that you can do something about it, then there is no need to worry. If it is not fixable, then there is no help in worrying. There is no benefit in worrying whatsoever. People take different roads seeking fulfillment and happiness. Just because the road is not on your road doesn't mean they've got lost. This is my simple religion. No need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Your own mind, your own heart is the temple. Your philosophy is simple kindness. Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. If you can cultivate the right attitude, your enemies are the best spiritual teachers because their presence provides you with the opportunity to enhance and develop tolerance, patience, and understanding. We can never obtain peace in the outer world until we make peace with ourselves. The more you are motivated by love, the more fearless and free your action will be. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. Old friends pass away, new friends appear. It is just like the days. An old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful, a meaningful friend or a meaningful day. Enjoy. I was reading that mindfully, cultivating, and will continue to do so.